Hey guys, make sure to check out G2A.com. A link is in the description below. They have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below. So I want to talk candidly with you guys about YouTube, and I don't know, I'm probably going to ramble on, maybe I'm going to stray off topic, but I wanted to have a little bit of a sit down personal commentary and just talk with you guys, just like give you guys a little bit about what's going through my head. So obviously YouTube for me isn't going that well. I mean, I'm not blind to that, and I get plenty of comments always saying no one cares about this video, your channel's dead, what happened to your channel, just like stuff like that. And while it does bother me to a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie and say it doesn't bother me, it does slightly bother me, but like it's very minuscule. It's like to the point where I see the comment, I see it so often over the course of doing YouTube that it hurts a little, but not really enough to bother me, I guess is what I want to say. But it's been kind of a weird transition. It's been kind of a weird year, and it's not just me. There's a lot of YouTubers who have gone through the struggle this year, whether it's because Infinite Warfare is not as hyped of a Call of Duty as people want it to be, or whether it's because maybe we're just getting old. Maybe we're just the kind of YouTubers who were not able to evolve. You know, maybe that's just what it is. So this year's been kind of rough. That's not something that we can hide because it's plain to anyone. And whether you are a Call of Duty YouTuber or you're a YouTuber who posts other kind of content, we have seen a shift on YouTube. And more specifically, recently, we've seen that shift when it comes to the way that YouTube works in terms of what they deem advertiser friendly. And I feel like my channel is pretty advertiser friendly. I don't have any controversial topics. I'm not going around attacking people. And I kind of feel like my channel is a pretty safe channel. I hardly ever use any curse words. I hardly ever like make weird controversial videos. I don't think I've actually ever posted a controversial video, but I feel like that really doesn't affect me, the whole getting your videos demonetized. But what happened recently was basically YouTubers having their ad revenue cut by 50 to 60 to 70%. I've seen a ton of cases of YouTubers who are making a fraction of what they made because of, you know, advertisers pulling out, because again of this whole shift in what YouTube was doing, because of people who were posting not really the best kinds of videos. And so because of the few, the many were affected. And this isn't even a video about that. I'm just tossing that out there because this year has been a weird year on YouTube. Not only has the ad revenue been cut because of all these, you know, people who advertise pulling out their ads, and, you know, other YouTubers, I've talked to a ton of other YouTubers who have told me they're going through the exact same struggle. A few months back, I started losing more subs than I gained. And this is, again, not something that's just exclusive to me. And again, I could go back and say this is because I didn't really change my content, whether it's because I started doing face cams. Like, even this kind of stuff goes through my head, because let's face it, you know, when you're in a situation that's not ideal, everything goes through your head. It's not just I gotta change my content, or maybe I'm just not putting out the right kinds of videos, because a ton of stuff goes through a YouTuber's head. I'm sure it goes through other YouTubers, but this is what goes through my head. I've had me sit down for hours or lying awake in bed thinking about videos or YouTube or what I need to do, and the thoughts that go through my head are, am I hurting myself by not being as clickbaity as some of the other Call of Duty YouTubers, which I'm not, this isn't a video of me calling anyone out, because that's not what I'm trying to do. But, you know, I've had those thoughts go through my head because, is it because I'm not being as clickbaity as other people? Is it because I started doing face cams and suddenly people don't like me because now they know that I'm fat? You know, that kind of stuff. Whether it is because I post primarily informational videos like I did during Black Ops 3, like I did during Advanced Warfare, like I do during Infinite Warfare, where I'm doing like epic weapon guides and reviews, and I cover the news and that kind of stuff. Is it because my content is the same and I didn't change and I didn't do all the supply drop videos that seem to do really, really well on YouTube? Or whether it's because I don't do live stuff, or maybe it's because when I do live stuff, I'm not a very good person at doing live stuff, or people don't like to look at me, and maybe I'm cringy. I don't know. There's so many things that go through your head as a YouTuber that you don't know what to think. You know, whenever I see YouTube this year, whether it was Infinite Warfare wasn't hyped, whether it's the ad companies pulling out, whether it's me not changing up my content, whether it's me being fat, there's so many different variables, man, to think about. But it's been a tough year, and I think it's been a tough year for a lot of YouTubers. And like I said, like, months ago, I started going through this weird shift, whether it was that big sub purge everyone talked about, whether it was YouTube changing its algorithm, which I think it's mostly that. I don't know what it was. But I started losing subs daily, and I still lose subs daily, and I'm probably going to lose subs today, and I lost them yesterday, and there's a few days where I'll gain, and then the next 3 days I'll lose, and you probably have seen me at 145k subs for months, because it has been months. And it really makes it hard to stay motivated when you're not growing, you know? Like, it makes it tough. Like, I'm at the point right now where my videos are doing worse than they did years ago. Like, when I was doing Advanced Warfare, when I was doing Black Ops 2, my videos are doing way better than they are now. And, you know, I'm at 145k subs, so don't think that I'm tooting my own horn and I'm like, yeah, I'm 145k subs and screw you guys, and I'm swinging my weight around, probably figuratively and literally, but I'm not, because I understand that I'm in a situation that I've never been in before. This is something I've never experienced, and I remember making a commentary back in Advanced Warfare where my channel wasn't doing so hot, but it was doing way better than it is now. The irony. And I made a video talking about how the channel wasn't doing great and I didn't know what to do, and then I changed up my content a few months after that, and I started doing really well on YouTube. And it's not the same thing with Infinite Warfare, because Advanced Warfare wasn't the problem at the time. It was me. I know that it was me. I wasn't making the content that I enjoyed, and I wasn't making the content that I thought would do well, because you need to balance that out. You got to make content you enjoy and content that you know is going to go well. It's going to do well. So it wasn't Advanced Warfare. It wasn't that people hated the game so much. It wasn't that the game had no hype. That's the situation we went into with Infinite Warfare, and this is not me hating on the game, because I love the game. I enjoy playing the game. I cover the game. I think I cover Infinite Warfare more than a lot of the other Call of Duty YouTubers that you see who have just abandoned Infinite Warfare because to them it's a sinking ship, and they need to get their views, and they need to do what they can to continue growing and stuff. And so maybe it is that. Maybe that's another scenario that's gone through my head. Maybe it's also that. Maybe it's because I've been so stubborn, because I enjoy Infinite Warfare and I like supporting the developers, and I don't know, maybe I'm too nice, and me continuing to cover Infinite Warfare was a problem, because I always get comments like those, like, dude, just do other Call of Duties, you'll grow faster, you'll get more views. And maybe it's that. Maybe I've been too stubborn, but I don't know. I think the problem was that this year there was so much less hype for Infinite Warfare that it's not just me changing my content. And even if I wanted to, and I'm starting to kind of change my content, is it too late? Is it just time to weather the storm and get ready for Call of Duty 2017? Like, I don't know. Will the day come where I'm not going to be losing subs daily? Probably, but it's tough. It's tough, and I don't know why I made this video or if I'm even going to post it, but I wanted to talk about this because this is something that I think is going through the heads of a lot of Call of Duty YouTubers. There's a lot who are still doing well, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so happy for them. Like, Hollow Point is doing awesome. I'm so proud of him, man. He's like, I don't know if he sees me as a good friend, but he's, to me, like one of my best friends on YouTube, and I have like a group of people that I talk to that I'm able to be like real with. Hollow is one of those people. Equali Espresso is another person like that, and a few others that they know who they are, but there's a few of them that they're killing it, and it's because they're busting their ass, they changed up their content, they're working so hard. And you know, maybe I'm just late to the party. Maybe it's because I didn't work hard enough on my videos, even though I feel like I've spent more time and effort. And maybe I just need to wait out the storm. Maybe I just need to try to stay as optimistic as I can, post my best content, and put my best foot forward. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because I'm constantly seeing negativity on videos of mine because I post Infinite Warfare. I'm constantly seeing negativity on YouTube because of the way that just YouTube is in general, with advertisers pulling out. Like, I work more now at my part-time job than I wanted to, and months ago I went down, I cut down on days so I could do more YouTube, and then Infinite Warfare came out, and then YouTube changed its algorithm, and then everything went to crap for channels like me who post Call of Duty, who post not personality-based videos. Like, I think that might be another thing. Maybe it's because of that, but I've seen a lot of channels like that. So I don't know what it is, and this is not a video asking you guys for your support and asking you guys to comment down below what I should do. If you want to, you can, but this is not the purpose of the video. I just wanted to kind of get all this stuff off my chest and just kind of talk with you guys and ramble on a bit. So with that said, I'm gonna end the video here because this video is getting long. I'm gonna try to cut it up so it's not super rambly. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk to you guys, be real, talk about stuff that goes through my head, talk about emotions that I feel, talk about YouTube in general. And if you're someone who's also going through the same thing that I'm going through, you're not alone. don't feel like it's you specifically that's the problem, because I don't think it's us specifically. It might be a lack of effort, it might be a lack of not posting the kinds of videos that do well, but I don't think it's just you. I don't think it's just you in general. I don't think you're the problem. I think there's a lot of factors that go into it, and if you feel like you're the only one who's losing subs daily, who's, you know, not getting views or likes or comments or support on your videos, you're not the only one. And all I can tell you is to continue to do your best, to put your best foot forward, and to not let the circumstances that you're in change who you are, or change the way that you perceive other people, or the way that you see YouTube, or to change your mental state, because that's only going to do harm. I hope you guys have a nice day.